About set to begin this drive.
I'm tired of
Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have December 11th, early in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Room here to run. This is going to be a Charger touchdown. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Why it's not working?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Get the crowd of go. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one's mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
You said what?
Eric Woodard is the worst in that.
Why did he
following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Animation will help him on his own. But like, dude, I play cover 2 so much. He plays so.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
He plays such a delicate part, so like, bro.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So slow.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10.
Okay, dude. He fucking does what he needs to.
Who?
His name is Cole Davis. He's 6'2", dude.
Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
You can't. Nobody do his own read like that.
Working out of the gun.
I'm doing like I'm Dennis Dixon.
He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
We out here hitting. Them niggas out here on the Chargers is hitting. Them niggas out there. Them niggas out there hitting.
Down the left side. It's a full race. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown.
Awesome up that.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Look, double time.
I got to double check. Hold on. I don't know if we can
post on my YouTube. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Come here, Drew.
All right, I'll check the chat now. You got it.
Come here. What you need, man? Yeah, I can get it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Catch high-point balls now. Like, what's the animation at? They be really catching back shoulders and shit now.
Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. back. This is Freeman. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
You said take the tap?
Yeah. On 2nd down, Freeman. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
That's a game over.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Winston on 3rd and 2. And that's complete to Lewis. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
But he runs that same play.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yeah, I know it. I'm just saying it was a good setup because there was a lot of niggas being blocked.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Jameis to throw it. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. 7 yards
like,
there.
Come on.
I can't run it like you, though.
This drive has been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs. Hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
It ain't, though, bro. I just like to run a stretch out of it. Multiple tight end set.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Freeman, and this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Look, I ain't even blitzing this time. I'm running cover 2.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Just don't base the line, man. And your corners will play it great.
For real? Yeah. Bro, everything I do is from base line, though, so I need to stop.
Nah, I don't do that all the time because they don't jam up that good. If you want to jam them.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Winston. And Winston
I need that.
And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
one on top, and I caught that on. Deuce, wait, one more step.
He will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Now he want to blitz. I'm just secure, and I need him to win because you're a fast guy. I need him to win.
Throwing Rivers.
I need him to win.
He's going to come down with it. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping him on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And he's going to be taken down.
Well, I mean, sometimes maybe will, because I isolate it. You know, I don't care. I isolate it. So, like,
most defenses
niggas
try to guard the
35-yard
line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Alpha.
On third down, Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae.
Why did he play that?
Like, where did he come from? Before being stopped at the 28.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
57, Mike, 57. 5 on the 50, 5 on the 50, 5 on the 50.
They run from the pistol here with Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's first and 10.
I forced him inside.
Whistle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Second and 5 now. Winston.
Oh, God.
And it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Oh, is that
and that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds.
Cool.
So this is just an incompletion here.
So, like, the guys
on 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
I guess he's the type of guy, and he's going again. Basically, he got his own little...
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Taki in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hello? Yeah, what you say?
Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
You got to
take it on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Ready? Black 25. Green, triple team. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike. Get him. Get him. Get him. 5-0.
On 1st and 10, Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. The Charger drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Following the interception here, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. 3rd and short yardage, Rivers. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
What you mean? Hold on.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Jameis now 6 of 10 of this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. From the gun, Winston. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Winston. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Gets it off to Freeman. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game, as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick
it. The Chiefs are going to get him. Sione Takitaki. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A toss play. Gordon.
I don't want to do it.
Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Come on.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in halftime.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Got some room at the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 36, Rivers. This will be caught by Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Zero. 12. Red Delta. You. Motion. Hey, Rocket. Hey, ready. Behind.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Fletcher Cox in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
On plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
White.
3rd and long for Rivers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's David Long, the rookie from Michigan, who picked it.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Looking deep for Hilton. It got his man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 94 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what did the having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Throwing on 2nd down. Rivers, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On first down, it's Freeman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run it now with Pumphrey. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw now. Winston looking deep for Hilton. T.Y. Hilton, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point right down the middle. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to 4th quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. Well, the pressure gets to him again.
All the time, huh?
Fletcher Cox make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Throwing, Rivers.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Freeman again. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
See that good, bro?
What a huge play at this point in the game. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Rivers to throw. Brown with his stick skills. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, box truck. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 50. Watch the slat.
Now Rivers on 4th down. And it's complete.
Yeah,
they keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Gordon on 1st down. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.